So I wasn't sure what I would do after my master's, but I just knew that I wasn't going to remain in the UK. I wanted to come back home. It's not easy to wake up every day knowing that almost everything is against you and you still choose to persevere. You might have 10 million to start the business, right? And you spend it all tomorrow and you have 500K left. Will you close? You need to make do with that 500K.
Sure.
I made my first samples with 15K and I was telling my dad about it and he's like, you want to go and do fashion? Like, I mean, I paid your school fees in pounds.
Hi, I'm Aina and I make videos about travel and lifestyle in Africa. And I also make videos where I feature big businesses and tell you stories about how they were built from the ground up. But on this show, we're going to be shining a light on small business stories. And we're going to be exploring some of the tools and some of the ways they've been able to stay afloat in a very harsh business environment like Nigeria. This is Small Business Stories. What's up, guys? How are you doing today? It's Aina here again. And today I have with me Chineku, who is the founder of Belle K, which is a fashion and women's wear brand in Abuja. And today she's going to be sharing her story with us about how she was able to build this business from where she started to where she currently is now. How did you get started?
So I had just come back from doing my master's and I just felt like I wanted to work for myself. The only thing that came so natural to me was fashion. There was no big, oh, this happened, and it was just what came natural to me, so I started it.
Does that mean you were always a fashionable person before, or you were always interested in fashion right from time?
Yeah, I've always been a fashionable person. So it was just second nature to start something that I was already very good at. I grew up in Enugu, then I went to Ogun State for uni. I went to Covenant University. Then I went to do my master's and then I came back here.
Where did you do your master's?
In the UK, Birmingham, Aston Business School.
UK? Why did you now decide to come back? Everybody wants to go there.
I know. I don't know why I came back, to be honest, but I just knew I didn't want to stay back. So I wasn't sure what I would do after my master's, but I just knew that I wasn't going to remain in the UK. I wanted to come back home.
So what has it been like building a business in Nigeria?
It's fun, but it's not easy.
Okay.
I wouldn't even try to deceive you and say, oh, it's been peaches and cream. It's like, it's been rosy. So there's the thorny part and then there's the beautiful part of like the flower, the scent and everything. It's really been a bit difficult, I won't lie, especially like infrastructure wise in Nigeria and so many things. But I mean, we keep pushing every day. So we're still here and we're still growing. So I mean, that's a testament on its own.
So what's your family background like?
I have 3 siblings.
Okay.
We're 4 children. My mom. My dad is late. It's just trying to adjust to the new dynamic of family of 5 from family of 6. So I'm the first fashion entrepreneur in my family, yes.
Can you just itemize some of the challenges you faced in your business?
Number one is just the fact that things don't just work as you would expect. So you're having to pay for things to work for you. Like now they've increased the tariffs of electricity. So we're spending times 2, times 2.5 of what we typically would spend. Staffing as well is something that is very difficult sometimes in Nigeria to find like good production staff. People who actually believe in what you want. So when you're saying, I need this to be straight,
Like this, yeah.
and they're like, but like this is okay
Straight
now.
down.
I mean, it's okay, you know. It's not easy to wake up every day knowing that almost everything is against you and you still choose to persevere. I mean, there are days where I cry, real tears. And after crying, I'm like, okay, we'll try again tomorrow. Or I'm like, I'm done for today. Maybe we can pick it up next week, you know. So we do have a very tough mental muscle, I must say. It's not easy, but we keep pushing. The good part is I'm living my dream. This is what I want to do, and being able to create the life that I want for myself is very beautiful. You know, sometimes you sit back and you're like, I wanted this and I'm doing it
now,
and do you understand? And like with all the craziness that goes on behind the scenes, and then you see the finished product and the customers get the product and they love it and they let you know, oh, I felt like $1 million, or I felt, I was, oh wow, you know, and till the next thing happens, you're like, I can't.
Sally, you're not doing male clothes. I would have bought some from
No, we just do female for now.
So that's why I feel like $1 million too. Where do you source your materials from for your outfits?
Nigeria. We source our fabrics from Lagos, Aba, Abuja. We do in-house production. We work with a factory as well, but it's still produced in Nigeria.
Now, how do you come up with your designs?
Sometimes you would just have an idea and you just try as much as possible to interpret the idea on paper to my production staff. I always think of functional, stylish, and versatile. These are the 3 things we always have to like have in mind when we produce our pieces. We need pieces that are functional, pieces that are stylish, and pieces that are versatile. So these are kimonos, these are kaftans. So this is the short kaftan, this is the long kaftan. So these are long and that's short, so these are dresses.
This is what you really tall lady.
Yeah. Because we produce in-house, we're able to alter pieces for you. You get? So if you're not as tall, not short, you're not as tall, you can actually, when you place an order, you can give us an order note and say, please, can it be cut? Because we describe the length and everything. So you can say, can it be cut to 52, 58, you know, if it's too long for you. So we try to give that an option for people to modify the styles to fit them, yes.
What's this one called? This is
a wrap top.
Wrap top?
Yes.
Wrap top.
Wrap top. So you wrap it.
You guys know?
That's the name, wrap
Anybody that
top.
is fashionable, people should not insult me. I don't know these things. So.
Yeah, wrap top. So you wrap it.
Oh, you wrap it around.
Yeah, that's why it's a wrap top. Then we have boo-boos. These boo-boos are a fave because they're so comfortable. And you can just throw them on, and we have different colors, you know. So you can just throw them on and move without thinking too much. So we try to remove decision-making fatigue from our customers. So you don't have to think. Like for sets, for example, you already know this is one outfit. All you just need to do is carry a bag, wear your shoes. We try to reduce the fact that you have to overthink on what to wear, how to style it, we try to make it easy. So your dressing up is seamless and you still look good and you still look stylish.
So where do they wear all these ones? Is it like dinner clothes?
No. So it depends. That's another thing about our pieces is you can wear anywhere. So it depends on where you're going to. I've had people wear this for their wedding, like wedding. Yes. I've had people wear it as wedding guests. I've had somebody wear it to work and she just wore a blazer on top of it. So it just depends on where you're going. I can wear this to brunch, I can wear this to a party, I can wear this for anything. So it just depends on where you're going and how you style it. Like I said, taking our pieces with what you have in your closet to make a perfect piece. So with this and a blazer, you're good to go to work. You know, without the blazer, you're good to go for dinner, go to a wedding, go to whatever. So, yeah.
Cool. The internet has made things easier, and there are lots of tools out there that people are using now on the internet in marketing your products, in running your day-to-day activities. What are some of the tools you've been using to help push your products online or to help make your work easier? We
have like day-to-day tools that we use, Google tools that we use to make life easy for us, like Google Drive. We use the Drive a lot. We use it for our day-to-day business operations. So at the end of every day, my admin staff has to give a daily report. So she uploads the daily report to Google Drive, and I and our business manager can actually review it and like make corrections, and we use those daily reports to make projections of what to do for the next week. And then we also use it we're fashion, so we take pictures almost every day. And then you load it up. Exactly. So like when the photographer takes pictures, he needs to load them up for us to approve, select. When we even take pictures in-house, like on the phone, and let's say my staff takes the pictures, but she needs me to see them before she can post them, like I need to approve it and stuff. So she puts it on Drive as well. And then I approve, and then she can use them for like marketing, Instagram and emails and all of that.
How long have you been running your business, first of all?
5 years.
What do you have to say to those people who are always waiting to start and feeling like, they can't really build anything till they have so much money?
I feel like you don't want the business bad enough, because one thing you need to have as a business owner is resourcefulness. And if you don't have resourcefulness, you really won't go far, because there are days when you might have 10 million to start the business, right? And you spend it all tomorrow, you have 500K left. You need to make do with that 500K. Sure. You know, I remember when I started, I made my first samples with 15K. Okay. Do you get? I still have one of the first samples I made. Wow. You know, like I made my samples, and it was with my samples when I made it, and I was telling my dad about it, and he's like, you want to go and do fashion? Like, I mean, I paid your school fees in pounds. Do you understand? Like pounds. Yes. And you know, and when he saw that I was serious, when I did my first samples, made a sample of my bags, my logo, everything, and he was like, okay, if this girl with 15K, because he was like, I'm not going to help you to start big. No. I'm going to give you what you need to be big. Do you understand? So I would say if you have whatever you have, no matter how limited it is, you can make it work if you really
really want it,
you can. Start small, make a sample, put it on Instagram. Instagram is free, put it on Instagram. If people want it, collect their money and go and make the clothes. You don't need to have the clothes ready-made, and just build relationship with your suppliers. So if you're waiting for 100 million, that's your own way. That's the way you found. Do you understand? Once you're resourceful, you make it. Owning a business is made to look so fun, like, oh, I'm in charge of my time. I can decide to wake up at midnight or sleep at 2. And it's all a lie, especially because nobody else is holding you accountable. It's so difficult to hold yourself accountable. It's so difficult to be disciplined on your own, because I don't have a boss who's going to say, why did you come to work late? But I have the responsibility to my staff to make sure that at the end of the month I pay them. So even though I don't have a boss, they are my boss. My customers are my boss, because I won't say I will send A, now I will send B. No, I have to make sure that the quality of what I'm sending now is great. I need to make sure that I deliver when I say I will deliver. It's not really their fault that DHL delayed their parcel. They don't know DHL.
They don't know DHL.
So you need to also have the grit to be like, I need to push. It's not going to be easy. There are days where you have to motivate yourself out of bed to even just come out and say, today, let's try. We failed yesterday, but we might pass today. So it's not all glamorous and easy. There's a lot of great tears, blood, sweat, so you just have to keep pushing and be sure this is what you want and persevere.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I see Belke as a more global business. I want a regional business with a global presence. From Nigeria to the world, we ship worldwide. So I don't need to have stores in America. I feel like all those things are just extra cost. For us to grow our business to the point where we have nationwide and worldwide shipping every single day. We grow our wholesale teams as well, and just keep growing and keep putting out better pieces than the last, not stopping, just keep going.
Ginger.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think that's a nice closing to this episode.
Exactly.
So thanks a lot for sharing your story with us. I'm going to link your Instagram, their website, and also the phone contact details. So if you guys want to get any of these pieces, you can reach out to them. That's all we have for you today. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. I say our channels.
Our channel.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
No, not yet.
Okay. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.